Hello Twitch, hello YouTube, it is a new year. It's my first recording, first stream of the... Actually, it's not my first recording, I tell lies and truths. My first stream of the year, but I did record a YouTube video yesterday that is going up today, which for YouTube was probably yesterday. Alright, I'm confused already. Anyway, there is a new weekly up, and it includes one of the new pets added, the pigeon. IRL, I really like pigeons. I think they're one of the most emotive birds out there. So, I want the pigeon to be good. The pigeon's effect is sell stock 1 free breadcrumbs, level 2 is stock 2 free breadcrumbs, and then 3, tell surprise 3 breadcrumbs. I believe breadcrumbs are gain 1 attack, but I could be wrong. We'll check that out as we get into a run. So we're going to be looking for some pigeons, and obviously we're looking for some dubs. Just having a quick look at the pack as a whole, I do see there is a little bit of a foodie side of things with the seal in here. There's definitely summon build because there's a turkey here, so the summoning build will be pretty strong. Komodo is one of the big scalers of the pack. There are some snipers in here. Don't see Poodle or Dragonfly, who I think are two of the big... and Monkey, I suppose. They're like the 3 big scalers in like the mid-game, like 4 to 5. None of them exist. The pill does exist, though. So, if we get a faint pet we like with a really strong effect, we can pill it at some point if we don't want it anymore. Start the battle, push the last enemy 1 space forwards. At the very least, you're a 2-3. Remove an attack from the first enemy. I'm going to give all of you a whirl. I think this is an okay enough shot. Roll me, I'll take a fish. Still looking for the pigeon. Alright, it's a new year. It's a bright year. And I'm still a geek, though, so with the bright geeks. Except as you can see on my camera now, it's a pretty dark geek. Like, the light is literally just perfectly above me, so it just casts shadow on my face. Retrospectively, if I, designed this office, I'd put the light in front of me instead, but... it's a rented property, so I didn't get that say. Alright, no pigeons, I suppose. I'll take double mosquito. I'll take another fish. Roll me. Freeze me. Freeze me. Did I win that round? I did win that round. I'll run the fish at the front, and I'm pretty content with this. A lot of crickets. The cricket did get buffed as well. It used to be a 1-2, it's now a 1... Wait. Was it a 1-2? I don't remember what it was. The cricket got buffed, right? It got changed. The stats got improved of the base cricket. Didn't matter, we still won. Alright, everything's on the 2 blips now. You swine. I think I'll take a doorhead ant, regardless. I'll combine my mosquitoes and doorhead ant me. And I'll run the doorhead ant. Actually, I will run it in the back. Why not? It has no stats right now. Nice trade from the doorhead. I mean, currently, for the year of 2024, 100% win streak. A pigeon. Yeah, it gives a pet 1 attack as a breadcrumb. I'm sorry to say this, pigeon, you're too late. You will be on a future run, don't worry. This is all junk as well. Here's my tier up. Actually, I think I will keep the dromedary as well. I say keep it, I'll buy it. Puppy's interesting. Is there a toy build in particular? There are Trumpet Lords. Is there any Trumpet Lords in the pack? I don't immediately see a Trumpet Lord. I also don't immediately see Toy Lords. Oh, Cherry is in here, and Cherry's had its effect changed. It's not a faint trigger anymore, it's a start to battle trigger. Are there any other trumpeters? Like any trumpet generators? There are. The guinea fowl is in here. That's interesting. So maybe there is a trumpet line here. To get back to the problem at hand, though. If I freeze the badger's going to be pretty good as my drawing unit. But we're winning all of our rounds right now. Why would I do anything different? I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to sack the doorhead. Sadly. I'm going to pick up a dromedary. I'm going to freeze the puppy and I'll bring it in a future round. And then I'm going to cherry the dromedary. You know what? No. Let's take a badger. I've not done a badger for so long. It gets an advantage from gaining stats as well. So we'll do that with the dromedary. That's a big mosquito. Alright, fair enough. Oh yeah, there was also the... I forgot about you. The tier 1 pet that generates trumpets. You were also here. Okay, Dodo Badger with dromedary. Is it good? Probably not. It's interesting though. It does drastically limit the amount of, you know, pets I can roll through. But hang on a minute. This is potentially big. I didn't realize Blowfish was in the pack. Hang on, is Hedgehog in the pack? No, but Blowfish Elephant is. Immediately, am I going to start throwing runs? Maybe. Just maybe I will. At the very least, I think I'd prefer the Blowfish to you. Okay, they were the 2 pets I didn't want you to hit. Thank you. The Garail, tier 4 pet. I'm also turning down the Skunk right now in part because I just know it's a great pet. You don't need to prove it to me anymore. I know you're a really good pet. Frontmost friend Melon. Frontmost friend a Melon. I think I'm in the market for a pet now to go to the end of the run. It's just I'm not sure it's any of these. It might be... We might not sit on the dromedary for too long this time. You have a level 2 dromedary. Yeah, we probably can't stay on it for too long now. So you're going to break next turn. So the front pet, I want to get the Melon. Right. If this is all the case, dromedary, you're donezo. Your scaling is too slow for this point. I'm going to put a badger at the front. I know, bear with me. I want the Melon to go into the badger, for now. I think you're too weak in effect. Dodo, I'm not super hot on you either, but you're going to buff the badger, alright? We're going to have a giga-stacked badger. Roll me. Intrigue me. I'll just take both of these as level ups. I think this is the type of squad that's going to go to the tier 5, tier 6 shops and just fully pivot it. Oh, my Dodo's dead. No surprise. But get in there. We're back on the winning ways. Now we get a Melon as well onto the badger. Excellent. Badger goes to the back. Okay. Shuffle things around a little bit. So tier 4, I think it's too late for Giraffe. Puppy also probably too late at this point. Friend faints the Sigrand Club, gain a Trumpet. Oh, Trumpet is a pretty big build then. I told Liza on Truce. I'm not really like clued in when the Trumpet builds are on. I don't think I've got that much experience in them. I think I went through a period of not playing the game when the Trumpets were at like their strongest. But if I made a build that had lots of pets fainting, so there's an argument to go to Faint Trumpet. But I don't think it is for this run. Anyway. Yeah. No. Yes. You're also new as well, Hare. Copy food perk from one random enemy. Works one time per battle. I think you're a bit too late. The Alpaca, though, just on time. If our intention is to start, you know, twisting the squad into a different guise, then the Alpaca is fantastic for that. I think, as much as I like Blowfish, Blowfish is going to go. Jerby is cooking. Yeah, Blowfish is going to go because he's just not received any love so far. Oh, there goes my Melon. He was guaranteed to go because of the cherry. Okay. Interesting build. I say interesting. It was just make a giant Blowfish. The build. So you're 1 time per turn, right? Yes. And I don't think Hippo's going to be... Well, maybe Hippo will be good because we're about to come into the Turkey realm. So maybe people are running summoning builds. At the very least, I think you're better than the Blowfish. So let's do this. Get the experience. Roll me. Oh my god. Also, Vakita is here. There is a lot of trumpet builds, in fact. Okay, that's another tier. I could wait around. I'm only on 2 health, though. Okay, goodbye to you. I know I don't get the alpaca trigger here, but I think that's too good to turn down. I'll freeze you because I'm honestly thinking of taking you all the way. We'll think about that. That's a big hippo. Not as good as my hippo that gets a melon now. Alright, it's gonna feast now. Hungry, hungry hippo. Cool. So we're in tier 5. What am I after? The crane would be huge if we can pick up another crane. I think the dodo is done. So I'm actually going to do this to not trigger the summon thing on purpose. A chocolate. That would get me a tier 6 pet, but... I actually think I'd rather do that. Which does still give me the tier 6 pet, but I'm not going to sell the hippo. I may sell the dodo, though, to pick up one of these guys. I am. Sell dodo, buy mammoth. Because I can always pill the mammoth. Alright, they are on full trumpet build, I see now. I actually think trumpets might be the way to go. That elephant got a lot of value there. Ooh, not enough though, I think. Yeah, not enough. Okay, roll me. I can't. At this point, the badger is probably the most sensible thing to sell, but it's got all my stats, so it's not the sensible thing to sell. Waffle's also nerfed, you may have noticed. No longer is 4 health, it gives 3 health. I think I can garlic the hippo and feel pretty content. I was kind of looking for a pill for the mammoth as well, but I wouldn't mind tearing it up before I pill it. I definitely think I want 1 extra slot for the alpaca. I tell you what as well, an alpaca would have gone pretty hard. Yeah, just pick this up. Roll me. We're tier 6, lads. We're going to switch some of the squad in tier 6. That's not that bad. It's pretty bad, but... everything just exploded. Alright, it was bad, it turned out. A pill, please. God, will the beast with trumpet strat? I think that would have been the way to go. I really don't want to sell the badger, but I might have to. I want the extra level here. No, nope, 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 nope. Friend head attacks. Not great with the crane build. Here's the alpaca lord just on time. Yeah, buy me. I hate to do it, but put an apple on here. I'm desperate. I'm on 1 life, right? This does not look good for us. Hippo, I need you to hard carry. Never mind, it looks completely fine. Just a hippo with a garlic. That's all you need at this point in the game. And it will send you to the moon. A pill would go unbelievably hard right now. I think we just combine these, even though I could have got the extra experience drop, because I didn't start with the pill. I won't worry about it. We spend your experience point, and I will combine you into that one, probably. Yes. We'll have another alpaca here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is all fine. Freeze the pill. You're going, Mammoth. Uh-oh. Rhino versus Hippo. Okay, we lose. They're just way more stacked than me. The giraffe got so much work. We just took too long to get an alpaca going. And then I just couldn't find a pill. Alright. Duck me, duck me. Duck me again, but freeze the pigeon. I will pick up the fridgeon? I'll pick up the fridgeon this time. I mean, honestly, we are a pretty tasty squad now. We're a tasty buttock? Sure. We'll be the tasty buttocks. I was going to say these birds, the ducks, delicious. Pigeons, also pretty delicious. If you offered me, though, specifically saying the buttock of a duck, I definitely have a little hesitation, okay? Holy squad, Batman. Pigeon me. Pigeon me. Pigeon me. Roll me. I say I want none of this. Yeah, I still don't think I want the groundhog even. I know I just said trumpets might be pretty strong this week, but I don't think it is because of the groundhog. Alright, I'll take my draw. And now we'll take our levels. Friend the head faints. There is a pill in the pack. So you could pill things out of battle to give you boons. And there is an anteater, so if we could farm pills, we could generate the most slow scaling method imaginable. I think that is not the winner's choice. What I think might be the winner's choice, though... Actually, the winner's choice might be... Okay, here's the winner's choice. Sell the duck now. Buy an elephant, because I think the elephant's going to be important. Buy... Buy a front badger? Buy an ox, buy the doorhead ant, buy the pigeon. A lot of stats on the squad right now. We lived through the sniper attack. I've also got the ox in the wrong place. My bad. No, the ox is in the wrong place. The ox should be here so the doorhead ant moves up in front of it to trigger the summon again. Okay, that was my bad. And we'll honey the doorhead ant so we get another trigger on the musk ox. Okay, I'm pretty content with this squad for this point in the game. There was a hedgehog in the pack as well. I said there wasn't, there is. I guess what we're really missing is pineapple. You take a cherry. I'm kind of intrigued by you. I think you might be an important part of my potential squad. Oh, double doorhead ant with honey on one of yours. Oh, I didn't even notice the kangaroo was in here. I like your idea. It's very similar to mine. But your scaling is probably a bit better for you, right? Because yours is, yeah. Yours is on per attack, not death, so there was a minor restriction on it. Okay. I respect that kangaroo squad. That was interesting. Guinea fowl, though, is where it's at. Okay. Buy, combine, combine. Buy. You're going to go forwards. I actually think we're going to unwind the doorhead ant now. It is a little bit late on the ant as well at this point. Maybe instead of getting a spider, is there anything better in here for summoning? We could go for the ant-eater instead. Yeah, I think we unfreeze you as well and look for an ant-eater. Okay. That's the squad. A hippo. Yikes. Oh, we lose. The hippo is gonna go crazy. Never mind! My maths is not good. Hippo didn't go crazy. Can the good boy pull it back? He can. Of course he can. Who am I to doubt a good boy? If literally we didn't, like, perfectly kill the hippo, then we would have been very dead. Lynx is a solid pet for a round, if we wanted to go in that direction. But I think I'd rather grab the anteater. Pigeon, I'm going to give you one more shot before you're done, though. Also, the muskox now can go. They have a 15-15 pigeon. Excuse me. Anyway, huge trumpet value. Gonna need it. Oh my god, I didn't get through the pigeon. That being said, there's actually nothing behind your squad, so... I win still. Level me? Never mind me. A giraffe. I keep saying this is going to be your last round. And yet here we are. This will be your last round though, pigeon. Thanks for the snipe, buddy. Oh my god, look at all the triggers. We did kill our own guinea fowl, but we did get 26 procs. Well, we have 39 procs right now. We have a 39-39 at this stage of the game. Alright, that's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong build. Honestly, maybe I should have just waffled the guinea fowl. We are approaching a point where the guinea fowl is going to get 50-50 trumpet stats anyway, so who cares? 4-3-1. How can I not replace you yet? How has this come to pass? I am being offered absolute garbage right now, is one of the reasons. Just offered the hottest of trash. Alright, you live again. And I'm not seeing anything right now in their squad that scares me. We generated 38-38 in horns. We have 50-50 now. Well done, you sniped my whatever it was, a pigeon. Skewer perk to nearest friend behind. Am I bothered? Not really. I'll take an elephant though. No, that's not a good synergy. Crane plus guinea fowl, bad synergy. Don't think about it. Another guinea fowl. Okay, this is where we unwind things. You're done. You had enough chance. Breadcrumbs are free as well, just an FYI. Take one, take one, take one. Anteater, you also had your chance. Goodbye. If you think I'm scared to run 3 squadded, you got another thing coming. And that is what we're going to be taking. So the final piece of the puzzle is something that would scale. Maybe it's a seal I want. Bring you in, sell the alpaca, bring a seal. Because you're going to be too slow, right? I could also put a lobster. No, I want you to get the level. We're so close to greatness right now. Wow, I got obliterated. I think we still win, but... That's the first time we come against a squad with a lot of stats. We don't win either. I got punished for running a 4 squad. Anyway, you gain a level. And I think we throw you here to eat from the big pool before it gets 50% more trumpets. It's so slow, the scaling of just seal, though. But I think it's what I'm going to try. And now we just look for food. I was also looking for the Saiga Antelope, but I literally just couldn't find it throughout half of this, so... I think this is the squad locked in now. That might be a better version of it, though. I think that my opponent is the squad that I kind of wanted to build, but was too dumb to do it. I think I'm going to beat them, but... It's only thanks to the fact that I'm generating a 50-50 that this might come to pass. Like, I'm a sledgehammer, they were like a precision razor. Summon a pet from the same tier after fainting. No. Yes. You're now taking all of these, don't worry about it. And I guess we take a cherry? No, I'd rather 3 rerolls. Vaquita level would be pretty nice. Pita bread on the guinea fowl would obviously go pretty crazy as well. Another Vaquita. One of you. I would like 1 more wildebeest as well. Ah, another trumpet generating strat. Probably the better one as well. Probably the one for the full scaling build. Well, that's my trumpet summoner dead. I still think we might get it to 50-50 though. Or are we? We are not. Holy moly, their squad was insane. They're gonna lose, but their squad was insane. Nearly got me. How did they nearly get me? Whatever. You. And now we're good to go. We are approaching a point where, well, I was going to say we're approaching a point at some point where we could consider just flipping the order. It only hurts because the Vaquita could go in the wrong place. Like, as long as the Vaquita's behind the guinea fowl, I'm kind of okay with it. But actually, now that I think about it, the wildebeest has... No, I can't take you. We are literally seal scaling at this point. I just need loads of seals. 1 wildebeest and a bunch of seals. And our run goes crazy. Speaking of going crazy, I don't know if we're going to kill this boar. Oh, we do kill the boar. We 44, 44. Nice, a really bad summon from that. Okay, we were a little bit lucky there, towards the end. Feast seal? Oh yeah, you only give attack as well, I need to remember that. I forgot last time. That's right. So seal scaling is only good to a point. Actually, maybe the seal isn't the answer here. Even though he's now at 917, so he kind of has to be the answer. But maybe you weren't the answer. Maybe I'm wrong. I also should probably took a food from there. Oh no, you're before attack, not after attack. I was going to put a taco on the wildebeest, but that won't actually do anything. Wow. How close am I to 10 wins right now? 8. I think if we don't win back-to-back, we lose. Very happy that you got an attack off. The Kita gets killed, so be it. Can I get through the rest of the squad with just you? Oh, not quite, but yeah. The seal finishes off. Yeah, we basically have to win this round now. Otherwise, sadness happens. See you later, roommate. Have a nice day at work.
I'll be going to the other house.
Alright.
2 a.m.
Okay.
Right.
Bye. Waffle the seal or waffle something that actually has stats? Just keep waffling the seal. The seal's actually a pretty useful finisher. All pets are T4 or higher. Well, close. If only you were Tier 3 or higher. I still might take it though. 2-2 at this point. Yes, that is what I need. We'll talk about it. Please, I need the victory now. We can't go much longer. The huge squads are coming. The huge squads are coming. $44. Do you clear? Not quite, but the seal does. Man, that was highly scuffed. But I'll take my first win of the day. First win of the year as well. Give me one more. Cricket me, roll me. I mean, you have to go with the pigeon, right? New pet? New pet. What do I think of the pigeon, by the way? I think it's a solid, okay pet. I like the idea of it. It's kind of like a pseudo 4-1. Kind of like a pig almost, but you don't get the stat front-loaded. But instead of not getting stat front-loaded, you can put the stat onto another pet that might benefit longer with that stat range. So, I think it's a nice addition. I don't think it's the strongest shop 1 pet, but certainly something I wouldn't say, like, it shows up in the shop and I go like, ugh. It's something that shows up in the shop and I'm like, okay. Anyway, we'll be here. A nefarious ghost. Will be the opposite of Casper the Friendly Ghost. You know, like, at the moment, I say all film. A lot of films have been making classic, like, cartoony or, you know, child-friendly animations and turning them, like, into horror franchises. Like the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey type thing. Apparently there's a Mickey Mouse one coming out now since the license of Mickey Mouse the copyright license has expired after 75 years, was it? Yeah, I want to do that for Casper the Friendly Ghost, where it's like, I don't know, Jasper the Nefarious Ghost instead. Where he goes around killing people instead. They're trying to be friendly with him, and he's mean to them instead. Freeze me the honey and roll me. I'll take another pigeon for the level. And I will put a honey on the cricket. I'll put a honey on the most stupid unit I could. We deserve to lose this one. We are going to unfortunately lose this one as well. And because of my mistake, I lost that, so. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. It's fine. We'll pick up a kangaroo. Sure, I think kangaroo or ox is the way to go. I've already got a kangaroo. We'll pick up a hare. Try and steal some food items. By steal, I mean copy. And then rat, goose, fish. None of them fill me with confidence, but I think I'd rather take a fish for a round. And by for a round, I mean I might level up the fish, sell the pigeon instead. Okay, you've got a guinea fowl in front of a kangaroo. I can't but think that means I lose. Yes, it does. Alright, that was a strong squad. I haven't won a game yet. How did I go against that squad? Anyway, I'll sell the pigeon. Give me 2 breadcrumbs. Can you give kangaroo breadcrumbs? Well, it's easy to ask for forgiveness and seek permission, I suppose. Morally, though, not with animals. Do it the other way around, please. Don't go poisoning Skippy. Onigiri? I guess at some point we're going to sell this guy, right? He's not going to be here long term, so let's onigiri the penguin. We're basically moving that, well, 2/3 of the money we had there forward into the future. Because we weren't doing anything with 3 rerolls, so let's be honest. You stole my onigiri? Or copied it even? I still think, yeah, I mean, it is, I guess, the tier that it comes up in. I think it's still appropriate time to pick up the guinea fowl. And tell you the truth, I am really considering, I mean, the fish is going, you're too slow. I'm considering leaving those 2 separate stacks. So that they both would receive lettuce buffs, but if I'm going to do that... Let's sell you now. I kind of got my money back on it. Buy you. A lettuce gave 3/3 in buffs, which is humongous. I'll give you one of these. The kangaroo now also gets a trigger off the dog as well, so it makes sense it being in the last position. Give me a cricket. I don't fully understand what you do, still flying squirrel. I'm not going to be a liar to you. Damn, I'm going to freeze that lettuce again. At this stage in the game, 3 gold to gain 3/3. Good deal. Oh my god, you're feeding my fowl. That's a 10-10 incoming. This is over. Now that's a strong squad. Lettuce me again. I'm actually going to go away from the elephant build this time. It was interesting before, but... Speaking of interesting before... I was just wondering if I could fit the whale into the squad, but actually I think a lobster would make sense. I've kind of got 2 free slots right now. The hare has been eating a lot of buffs. In all seriousness, maybe I get rid of the kangaroo. It might just be too slow now. I didn't get any levels in it. We're about to go into tier 4. And we could get better stuff. Put a lobster in. I don't think there's anything here that I'd rather sell the hare to get +2/+2 on. So we'll hold that thought as well. Hello, kangaroo. I could also sell the cricket for 2 extra gold, but... yeah, nothing has piqued my fancy. I think this squad is now in a perfect position to potentially win this round, but also to pivot. Nice trade. So they're going to have a huge boy at the end because of Vikita. But is he going to be bigger than my boy? Yeah, it is. But only just. Oh, yeah, you're donezo. You put all your eggs in one basket. And unfortunately, that basket had a hole in the bottom of it. The skunk makes a lot of sense. Okay, goodbye, cricket. You did fantastic work. How many times does this work? Many times. We could grab a Vikita here as well. And I think I will. Let's make this lobster work for it, right? Another lobster? Just give me a cannon for a round. Let's say for a round for the future. Rather than just getting 1/1 in stats. Okay, so everyone is running elephant plus guinea fowl, it seems. I can't blame them, it's pretty strong. I mean, there's 16/16 incoming for my future. So yeah, we lose this round. So be it. Okay. The macaque. More like macrap. I got ya. No, actually, it's a pretty good pet, but it really doesn't fit in with the squad that I'm trying to do. I guess I could combine the guinea fowl, buy the macaque, sell the lobster. I want a refund back on that level 5 shop. I could also spoil everyone's hopes and dream by just making a giant scorpion and just obliterating everyone. Giant scorpion it is. So it's a 6/6 scorpion right now, but in the future it's not going to be a 6/6, right? We'll take a level at some point. I think I'm going to sell the Vakita. In fact, I think at some point I'm going to sell the good boy build now. And let's just try and make a giant build. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Rats with Siger Antelopes. I think we lose this one. Well, we definitely lose this one. Okay. Not exactly what I was after. Guinea fowl is hurt. So let's get rid of Akita first. Give me a mammoth. Mammoth goes to the front. Then if I'm gonna be a man of my word, I think we sell guinea fowl now and go away from the trumpet build. You're now in the 11-10. Freeze it and think for a second. So right now we're on tier 5, so the scorpion gets a buff. Yeah, scorpion, crane, and all that good stuff gets a buff. So I think we use a lettuce here, not buy a crane. Roll me. Scorpion level doesn't do anything, so we ignore it. We might want to consider garlic in the future. If we can make one of these guys humongous. And in fact, it might be better to do that with the crane. And then have the scorpion as like this little sneaky... Oh, I know where we have the scorpion. We put him here. Because he might go up against someone's giant puppy. Right? Or the good boy. Yeah. Lobster is going to get unwound probably fairly soon. If not next. Deja vu, by the way. Right, Scorpion, you're my only hope. We might actually not need my only hope. Well, he did a job. He did a job. Another lobster. No. I think next on the roll is to potentially pick up a Komodo and then just hope that the crane never goes front. Because that's really the only iteration that's truly awful. The mammoth obviously is not as good when it's at the back, but other than those two things, I'm pretty content. Ooh, alpaca though, you say? Hang on a minute. Alpaca. Buy alpaca. I have a new plan. Goodbye, hello. Lobster does go next. I'll use the alpaca to make my Komodo scale faster. I know we're going to sell the lobster, but let's just give an apple to a unit. Let's try and get the scorpion as quickly as we can to 21-21 so it breaks through melons. Because there are ways to get melons in this pack. That's one of them, the Gariel. Or Gariel. 23-20 kangaroo. Okay. Not a good boy build. Two lasagnas. I could sell lobster, buy crane, level crane up by one more blip. At the cost of 6/6 in stats. I will gain effectively 1/1 in stats. So I'll lose 5/5 in stats, but I'll get the crane closer to being level 3. I actually think that's worth it, even though I'm only on 2 health. Yes. It gives me the free slot still as well for Mammoth shenanigans. Yes. No. We're effectively a 1/2 squad right now. I'd love to trade. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. I should put the Scorpion one forwards, because if it trades into the good boy now, who cares? We still lose. 28-28, 31-30. Yeah, that was my fault. We should have won that round. If literally I had just done that, we win. Oh well. That's a lot of mammoths. Buy me a mammoth. What am I doing? What if I run all the mammoths? Or do I get Crane to level 3? Crane to level 3 next turn. Komodo is the next play. Okay. Can we do this? So you're going to buff everything behind, and you're going to buff everything behind, but you're also going to be used as my beat stick for a while. The Scorpion will get through beyond 2020, maybe? No, not quite. You get close, though. Oh, roll me one time. We'll combine these stacks next round. That was unlucky. That was unbelievably unlucky, but we might lose. No, we're not losing. I just looked at the rest of their squad. If we lost because they perfectly sniped my front 2 units before they got their effects, like, fully off, I'd have been a little bit salted. Anyway, you're going to combine now. You're going to be purchased. And we're now praying to RNGesus. I don't have a spot anymore for Alpaca, so I think if we got another Komodo, I would buy a second Komodo. You take one of these, you take one of these, roll me, intrigue me. But I just said we don't have a spot anymore. We don't have a spot anymore, so yeah, you're going to be sold at some point. What happened there? Okay, this is okay. If you were just 21 attack, we would have won. Alright, we lose again. Oh my god, if he just scaled slightly faster the Scorpion, I would have one-shot the Rhino, and we'd have been fine. It's an interesting pack, though. I'm intrigued by it, at the very least. I'll definitely play a bit more of this. Anyway, for YouTube, that's going to do for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe, everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.